and welcome back to another video and to a pregnancy update. I'm very late to this one. I did say that I was not going to do a week by week pregnancy update. I was going to do a trimester update, so first, second and third trimester, but I'm like well past the second trimester and I haven't done this video yet. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, but here it is. I'm going to give you guys an update on the second trimester of my pregnancy. So today I am currently 29 weeks pregnant. So yeah, we're well into the third trimester already, but I'm just gonna give you guys a run through and an update of what happened in the second trimester, how I've been feeling and all of that. So let's get into the video. First, this is little baby bump right now, about 29 weeks in. So I'm gonna try and do pointers as I did in my first update, so you guys can kind of see how things have changed and all of that. So firstly, vomiting and nausea. I had that up until week 19, where I was feeling so nauseous all of the time, especially in the car whenever we would drive somewhere. So that I had up until week 19. Week 20 I started feeling better, and then I still had that metallic kindness. I don't know how to explain it. I know that some pregnant women have experienced it as well. It's like a metallic kind of taste in your mouth all of the time, especially when I drink soda, or pretty much anything really. I had that up until week 24 or 25 even. That has gone away. Mostly. There are still days where I have that. But yeah, for the vomiting and nausea, I had that up until week 19. And then cravings. Cravings were really interesting. When I was pregnant with Seth, I had cravings up until the very day that I gave birth to him. Whilst this time around, my cravings actually disappeared after 3 months. So I had no new cravings, but which is different is because of the nausea and vomiting that went away at week 19, I could actually start eating a little bit healthier. I started wanting to eat fruit and veg, which I couldn't do in the first 4 months because it made me feel so nauseous. But yeah, when the vomiting and nausea started going away, I started eating a little bit better, salads and fruit literally every day. That's what I want. So I started eating a lot better in the second trimester, or halfway through the second trimester really. I started eating a lot better. Cravings really went away. There are still days where there's some cravings for a few days, and then when I have it, it just goes away. It's not something that sticks around for very long. But yeah, that is cravings and eating in general. I've just been in the second trimester eating a lot better than I did in the first trimester, and I've also had loads more energy in the second trimester. I feel like that came a little bit late in the second trimester with Seth. As soon as my first trimester was done, I had all of the energy. I felt fantastic. Whereas this time around, it took quite a few weeks into the second trimester for me to have that energy and to feel I can get up and get ready and be busy throughout the day and all of that. And I'm thinking it also has to do with the way I have been eating. When I've been eating healthier, I obviously have more energy and all of that. So yeah, that's cravings and eating just in general. Then as far as being tired goes, so in the second trimester, I wasn't really that tired at all. Actually, towards the end of the first trimester, I started feeling not as tired anymore, which is obviously great if you have a toddler. So yeah, second trimester, feeling tired and wanting to sleep all the time. It's just was not there, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. Then on to weight gain, which is a topic that always pops up in pregnancy. I've actually been starting in the second trimester. I started losing weight. Now, before anyone freaks out because you're not supposed to lose weight while pregnant, I was very overweight when I got pregnant. So that's actually advised for overweight women to try and lose a little bit of weight while they're pregnant, and also not gain like a lot of weight while they're pregnant because they start overweight. I got the go ahead from both the doctor and my midwife to lose weight. So that's perfectly fine. I'm perfectly healthy, but I have been losing weight. I'm not sure on the exact number I've lost. But yeah, starting in the second trimester, I've actually started losing weight. And I think it's also to do with the fact that I've been eating so much better and healthier. There's like no fatty or oily foods. Like in the first trimester, I needed that for the nausea. Strange enough, I know that sounds crazy to eat fatty and like oily food to combat to fight the nausea, but that worked for me in my pregnancy with Seth as well. Like McDonald's chips and all the fatty foods help with nausea. So I think with the weight as well, since I've been eating loads more fruits and veg, and I've just been mindful of what I'm eating and how much I'm eating, because you really don't have to eat for two. That is a lie. So because of that, I think I've been losing weight, and also just been losing weight and feeling so much better in the clothes I'm wearing, even though I am pregnant. But yeah, that is for weight gain. But for me, it's actually weight loss during the pregnancy. And then stretch marks, I did not mention that in the first trimester because I really didn't have any like new ones. But this time around, the stretch marks are just like, wow, it's like there and you can totally see it. But that also has to do with the fact that I've been losing weight. So my body's like expanding and shrinking it. Well, it expanded and now it's shrinking again, kind of, sort of. Anyway, so yeah, that's just the point that I wanted to mention. Like in the first trimester, I didn't mention that because I didn't have that. Whereas this time, like now, when I was pregnant with Seth, I literally like had one stretch mark. There was one stretch mark on my tummy. Whereas this time around, it's just like, it's everywhere. But it's because I was overweight when I got pregnant. Then I got pregnant, so my belly expanded. And then I'm losing weight. So, it all just works together to make those little stretch marks. I'm not worried about it. I know as soon as baby is here, I can deal with that. And I will deal with that then. But yeah, that is just on stretch marks. And then in the second trimester, quite late in the second trimester, I've started noticing that my feet are swelling sometimes. I think it's due to the fact that it is summer right now in South Africa, and it really is hot during the day. So my feet have been swelling, as well as like parts of my ankles. So if I'm on my feet a lot during the day, I really do feel it like in my feet, in my ankles, and in my lower back. That is something new in the second trimester that I didn't have in the first trimester. It's just like the achy feet. But I will show you guys in just a second when I'm done talking what I've been using for that, just to like help soothe it a little bit. But what has been helping as well for the feet is just to put it in cold water. Just to soak it in cold water for a few minutes. Like that takes the swelling down and it makes my feet feel so much better, like instantly. As soon as my feet hit the like cold water, it feels so much better. And then just in general, in the second trimester, I've really felt great. I've really had more energy, as I mentioned. I felt that little bit of a glow that they talk about in the second trimester. As I mentioned, I feel like it came kind of late this time around, where with Seth, like as soon as the first trimester ended, I had this wow about it. But anyway, I thought I would just show you guys the products I've been using. There's not a lot because I don't use like a lot of different like pregnancy products and things like that, but I thought I'd show you guys the prenatals that I take, the oil that I use for stretch marks. Okay, so as far as prenatals go, I took this exact same ones when I was pregnant with Seth. So I literally just drink the Clicks brand prenatal supplements. This one you have to take 2 of a day. So they literally are just these little red pills. So you take 2 of them a day. I drink them just before I go to bed or go to sleep. Like literally I sit in bed and drink them, because in the first trimester it made me nauseous, and I just kind of have that routine now. So yeah, I drink them just before bed together with this. I drink extra folic acid. It's not needed, but I did when I was pregnant with Seth as well. So these are just really small, tiny, small little folic acid pills. So I drink 1 of them and then 2 of these just before I go to bed. Then if you watch my grocery hauls, you would have seen this already. You would know what I use, but I use this with Seth as well. So this is the Oh So Heavenly. I don't know if it's focusing completely, I can't see. This is the Oh So Heavenly stretch mark oil. I love this, and it really does smell great as well. So yeah, so that is the oil that I use for stretch marks. And then in the same sort of like range as that, this is the Revive and Revitalize leg and foot spray. It says with a cooling agent to soothe tired legs, swollen ankles, and achy feet. You guys can see I have really been using this. So this is the leg and foot spray that I've been using. Also mostly at night when I get into bed. I'll just spray some of this on if I feel like I need it. If it's been like a really hot day, or I was on my feet, like out shopping, or like we were somewhere and I was on my feet a lot, I use this. Then I'm also using the body wash and the body lotion that is like the same range as the stretch mark oil and the foot spray. So it's all for like pregnant ladies, for moms, and they just all work so great together. If you use all of them together, I feel like it really does make a difference. Yeah, it might be just a head thing, I don't know, but I feel like they just work great together. And because they all have the same scent, it's like not different, like body wash and body lotion on top of the oils and all of that smell different. They all smell the exact same because they are the same range. So I really do love that. I haven't been needing any nausea or vomiting medication. In the first trimester I drank Asic, but I haven't been needing those at all. So no more nausea pills for me. And that is it for the products that I use. I really don't use a lot of products for pregnancy. I don't really think there's much that you do need, unless you're like carrying really big, or maybe you have like multiples, then you would use products like the belly belt or something to support the belly. I don't use that at the moment because I don't feel like I need it. Maybe towards the end of the pregnancy, we'll see if I like really do feel like I need some support. But for now, I don't use any of those type of things. I still wear my normal clothes, aside from the pregnancy pants, maternity pants that I bought from Shein, as well as like this little dress. It's a maternity dress. So it's just a little bit bigger around the tummy. Apart from that, I've really been just wearing my normal clothes as well. So yeah, that is it for my second trimester pregnancy update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. if it was interesting. Yeah, I feel like I don't have a lot to say about the second trimester because it's like really, well, honestly, I forgot most of it because I'm filming this a little late. But also it's just been a great trimester anyway. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.